Welcome back to the harbor. This is the last of the Game 1 Division Series games. This time in the Northern League, it's the second seed Bizzaros versus the third seed Enemies. And Meatwad is pitching for the Bizzaros in this first inning. And let's see if he can make the money. And he's pitching to Derek Jeter. And Jeter hits one, and that one's a base hit past the second baseman. And Jeter is on his way to second. And there's the rocket throw, but Jeter goes back to first. What a crazy one there. And here's A-Rod. And he taps it foul to the left. And that one is another foul to the left. There's a slow one. That's hit to nobody. And A-Rod has a single. And there's a crazy throw home. And now Jeter is running. And he's going to get tagged out. And they throw to third. But A-Rod is safe. Wow, some crazy plays there for the Bizzaros. But that's what they do. And now Bonds swings over the top of a sinker. He hits it toward first. And they throw home. And A-Rod's, oh my goodness, they throw home. And then he throws the rocket to the first for the double play. What a crazy inning, but the Enemies score no runs, and now it's the Rocket Roger Clemens. He faces the Mummy, but quickly they get that first out, and it's up to Carl. And Carl hits one past the pitcher, and now that one's all the way to the wall, and Carl is going to second base. Oh, nope, he goes back to first for a single. Now here's Ghost. He taps it foul to the left. Now Ghost hits one out to center field, and that one's caught, and Carl back to first. Here's Ignignot for the Bizzaros. He looks at a strike. Now he fouls one off to the left, and he's down 0-2 against the Rocket. There's a fastball. Ignignot hits a base hit, and it gets past the right fielder. Carl's on his way to third. Ignignot is staying at first, and it's first and third now, with two outs for And he pops it foul behind the plate. He wants to remind you that the Earth is actually the moon's moon, but he swings and hits one, and that one is going to be out of play. He's still alive, 0-2. Now hits a pop-up, but that one should be playable. And the right fielder is under it. It's Albert Bell, and he's got it. And that's the end of the inning. Two eventful innings, but no runs scored so far. And Albert Bell now is leading off against Meatwad, and that one is a sinker and swung over for strike number one. Now there's one hit out to first base, and they have it for out number one. And it's Ty Cobb. And Cobb fouls it off to the left. That one is hit over to the first baseman. He tags the bag, and Cobb is retired. Here's Cap Anson. And Cap Anson hits one high in the air out to left. And that one is off the wall. Cap is going toward second base, but they make a crazy throw. And now Cap is headed over to third. And they finally get the ball. He's headed all the way home. But they get him out at the plate. Oh my goodness, some crazy events there. But you know, the Enemies failed to score after multiple hits, and now it's Danzig, and he swings over the top of a sinker. Now he swings at a fastball outside for strike two. And now Danzig pops one out to center field, and Cobb is there. He's got it for out number one. Now here's Turtleface. And he swings and hits one to the grounder to the second baseman. They tag the bag. And now it's up to MCP Pants. And he hits one high in the air. And that one, Albert Bell is under it. He's got it for the third out. So no runs so far. Now Meatwad's still pitching to Pete Rose. And Rose grounds one to first base. They get the ball and tag the bag for the out. It's AJ Przinsky. And he taps it foul to the right. And that one is hit well out to center field, but that one is playable, and it's caught for out number two. And Roger Clemens, of course, will stay in the game. There's a strike. Crazy slow ball, but strike one. Now Clemens grounds it to first, and they tag the bag, and Meatwad gets through three, so good job there. And this time, the Bizzaros are going to pinch hit, And this time, they're going to bring in Insanoflex with his really stupid speed. So let's see what he does. But he pops it toward the third baseman, but out of play. And he hits one to first base. Now he's on his way to second. He's on his way to third. And he scores on the error. Holy moly. And the insane speed of the Insanoflex has the Bizzaros up 1-0. And then now Mummy puts a curse on the enemies. And they're up 2-0. Here's Carl with no one on. And he hits one up the middle, and that's missed by the shortstop, and Carl's on his way to second base. And they're taking a long time to get the ball in left, and Carl's on his way to third. And he's got a leadoff triple. Or, well, not a leadoff, but a triple with nobody out. And it's up to Ghost. And the Ghost wants to remind you that you should have gotten a snack. Because this game might take a long time with all these crazy plays, but there's a pop-up out to the third baseman, and A-Rod's got it, but Carl back to third. Here's Ignignot, and he taps it foul right past first base. And that one is also tapped foul to the right. Now another foul off to the left this time. Clemens strikes out Ignignot on a nice pitch outside, and it's up to This one is swung and fouled over to the left. And this one is taken by the second baseman. They tag first for the out, and that's the end of the inning. But 2 runs there by the Bizzaros. And now they're going to have to bring in a new pitcher. And behold, it's Dr. Weird to face Derek Jeter. And that one is fouled off to the left. And Jeter hits one. Oh, the shortstop makes a great play there. That looked like it could have been a base hit, but the shortstop has it. A-Rod lines it to the pitcher, and now it's up to Bonds. And that one's hit well, but over the head of the first baseman, and Bonds has a single. Oh, they throw a crazy throw in, and Bonds is on his way to second base. And now he's headed toward third. He goes back to second now, and it's Albert Bell with Bonds on second, and he swings at one outside and misses. That one's popped up, and the second baseman is going all the way out for it. I don't know about that, but he misses it, and Bonds scores. And now a crazy throw, and now Albert Bell is on second base. Oh, they should have brought in the outfielder to catch that one, but they tried to make the second baseman run way out there. And the enemies are on the board, but here's Ty Cobb. And he hits one. Oh, that one's on the line. And Albert Bell's going to score, and that's going to tie the game. And there's another crazy throw, and Cobb is on his way to third. The ball is never coming down. Now he has it, and he throws home. Oh, no, and somehow they don't tag him. And they throw to second, and Cobb scores. What kind of play was that? But finally, they get the out at first. The enemy scored 3 on a number of crazy, weird throws that don't make sense. But here's Danzig, and he hits it to shortstop, but he beats it out, and Danzig is on with nobody out. Now Turtleface, don't give him any peanuts as he's allergic. But Danzig is on first, and Turtleface grounds it to second. They throw to second, and they do get the out. They get Danzig barely at second base, so nice play there. And it's up to MC P-Pants, and he taps it out of play foul. MC P-Pants hits one hard out to right, and that one looks like it might be off the wall. It is. Oh no, and then misplayed by Albert Bell, and that's going to score a run. And the Bizzaros tied the game. MC P-Pants all the way to third, and Dr. Weird will have to hit for himself because he just started pitching. And there's a pop-up, but that one is caught, and they double up MC P-Pants with a double play. It's 3-3 after 4, but this is the craziest game I've ever seen. And now it's Dr. Weird pitching to Pete Rose. He grounds it, and that one's past the first baseman, and Rose is on his way to second. Now here comes the rocket throw, and that's one's out into left field, and Rose is safe at third base with a double, I guess. And here's AJ, and he swings and misses at strike 1. Now there's a ball out to right field, and that one's going to be caught. Now they throw the rocket throw, and it looks like the runner's going to... Oh, the runner's out at the plate! Holy moly, what a throw by the shortstop. And they get a double play. And now Roger Clemens gets a base hit. Maybe. No, rocket throw over to first after the throw to second. Wow, some crazy fielding there by the Bizzaros. But the game is still tied. And now Mummy hits one out to Jeter. Jeter's got it for the first out. Oh, here's Carl. And Carl pops one foul over to the left. Carl, I think, has 2 base hits already this game. And that one is hit well, and Jeter's got it, though. He throws over to first for out number 2, and they finally retire Carl. Here's Ghost. And that one is popped over to second base, and there's the out. And it's 3-3 after 5. Now Dr. Weird pitching to Derek Jeter. And that one is hit well, but the shortstop has it. He throws a hard throw over to first, but they get the out. Now it's A-Rod. Pops it foul to the left. And that one's popped to the left. Fouled to the left, I mean. Now he hits one hard out to center. And this one is off the wall, and A-Rod's on his way to second base. And he's in there safely. Here's Bonds. And he pops it up towards second base. A-Rod's going back to second. And that one's caught for out number 2. And it's up to Albert Bell. There's a slow pitch, but the shortstop gets it, throws over to first. Hard throw, but they get the out. Wow. This is a crazy game. And Ignignat, representing the moon, hits one out to left, foul out to left. And that one swung over and missed for strike 2. There's the fastball, and that one's popped up behind the plate for AJ. Let's see if it remains in play. It does not. And Ignignat is still in there. And he swings and hits one to first base. They tag the bag for the out. It's up to again, also representing the moon. He taps it foul to the right. Now he swings and misses at a changeup right down the middle. There's a fastball, and hits one hard out to right field. Let's see if that's playable for Albert Bell. He's under it, and he's got it. Nice play there. And is retired. Here's Danzig again. That one's hit toward Clemens. He throws over to first for the out. And after 6 innings, it's still 3-3. The lucky 7 now. Here's Ty Cobb leading off the inning. And that one's hit toward first. They tag the bag and get the first out. And Cap Anson is up again. He hit one off the wall earlier. Now there's one hit deep into the gap. And that one is down. And there's another crazy throw. And that one, Cap Anson all the way to third. And they're trying to get the ball. And he's going toward home. And he's going to be in there safely. Oh my goodness. And the enemies take the lead 4-3. There's Pete Rose. He grounds to first. They take it over to first for the out. And here's AJ. And that one's hit well. And it's a base hit. And they rocket throw and they get the out from the outfield. The crazy play there. Holy moly. But the enemies take the lead 4-3. Clemens pitching to Turtle Face. And that one's hit toward first. They tag the bag for the out. And MCP Pants takes the ball inside. That one's hit well, but caught by the first baseman. And now Dr. Weird is in the bat. And he pops it up toward left, and Bonds is there. He's got it, and that's the end of the inning. Clemens, 7 strong innings, only 3 runs. But this time, they are going to pinch hit for the enemies. And they're going to bring in Niger Morgan and see if he can do something. And he grounds it toward first. That is out number 1. And now it's Derek Jeter. He swings and misses on a ball outside. Now he hits one, and that one is... Oh, nice catch by the shortstop. Unbelievable play, and Jeter is retired. Now A-Rod pops it toward the pitcher, and that one is thrown over to first for the out. Nice job there for Dr. Weird. The Bizzaros have Mummy in, and the enemies are going to bring in Carlos Zambrano to try to pitch in this 8th inning. There's Mummy. He taps it out of play to the left. And that one's fouled to the left. Down 0-2. That one's hit out to second base. He throws over to first for the out. And here's Carl. And that's popped to the pitcher for out number 2, and it's up for Ghost. And Ghost hits one to the pitcher, and that's thrown over to first for the out. Nice job by Zambrano to get a 1-2-3 inning, and the enemies hold on to their lead, and they have Barry Bonds up. He pops it foul to the left. And that one is hit. Oh, the first baseman misses it, but the second baseman is right behind him, and he's got it. He tags the bag for the out. There's Albert Bell, and that's also taken by the second baseman who tags the bag. And that's 2 quick outs for Dr. Weird this inning, but it's Ty Cobb up now. And that one's popped up behind the plate. And there's the out. And into the bottom of the 9th, the enemies lead 4-3, and they're going to keep Zambrano out there as he pitched very well in the 8th inning. But there's a base hit by Ignignat, and that he's going to second base. They're slow to get to it. And oh no, it's bobbled by Albert Bell, and Ignignat is over to third with no outs. And so tough spot here for the enemies, but here's and he swings at a ball inside for strike number 1. Now he swings over the sinker for strike number 2. And now he fouls it away to stay alive. That one is hit, and it's a base hit, and that's going to tie the game. And the Moonanites tie the game up for the Bizzaros, and they have a runner on first with no outs. And now that one is hit well out to left. Oh no, it's missed by Bonds, and that's going to end the game. The Bizzaros are going to win it on an error by Barry Bonds, and they win it 5-2 or 5-4. Wow. This was one of the craziest games I have ever seen.